Going to do STMath for 6th grade, decimal multiplication, part 3, jelly blocks number sense. There are 3 parts, 3 levels. Okay, so this looks like what I did before, but now it has numbers. So between the 2 and the 4 is a 3, but I need to get to 21. How do I get 3 to 21? I multiply it times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. So I think it just starts with whole numbers. 3, 15. 3 times 5 is 15. So the first level is only whole numbers. 2 to 6 times 3. Level 2, I think uses halves. Oh, so we have between 2 and 4 is a 3, but it's also halfway between the 3 and the 4. So this is 3 and a half. So I'm going to write 3.5. That's how we show 3 and a half. And I need to get to something between 16 and 17. So 3 and a half times what is can get us between 16 and 17. 1 3 and a half is 3. 2 3 and a halves is 7. 3 3 and a halves is 10 and a half. 4 3 and a halves would be 14. So we need another 3 and a half. 1 2 3 and a half. So we need 5 3 and a halves. Whew. I was nervous about that one. 1 and a half to 3. We need to get from 1 and a half to 3. Well, 2 1 and a halves is 3. So 2. Now we need to get from 3 and a half to 7. Well, that was even easier than our first one. 2 3 and a halves are 7. What did I do? 2 3 and a halves are 7. I don't know what I pressed. Between 6 and 7, halfway between 6 and 8 is 7. Halfway between 6 and 7 is 6 and a half. I'm going to need one more 6 and a half to get to about 13. So I need 2. Now we're doing 0.25. 2 3 4. Halfway between 2 and 3 is 2 and a half, but it's even smaller than that. So it's going to be 2.25, which means 2 and 1/4. And I need to get between 8 and 10. So 2.25 is that. If we have another 2.25, we would have 4 and a half. This is one of them. This is 2. That doesn't get us there. So I'm going to add another 2.25. And now I have 6.75. And that's still not where I need to be. So I'm going to add another 2 1/4. This makes 1. 6, 7, 8, 9. That looks like it's where I need it to be. And that is 4 groups of 2.25. We'll do one more. Halfway between 0 and 2 is 1. Halfway between 1 and 2 is 1.5. But that's halfway. So now we're doing 1.25. 1.25, and we need to get to about 6. Well, 1.25 plus 1.25 would be 2.5. So we'll add another 1.25 and get almost to 4. That's 3. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. 1.25, 2.5, 3.75, 5 would be 4. So let's try 4 groups of it. It might be too short. Ooh, I just made it. I probably should have added one more group. All right. So we are done with part 3. I think it was part 3. Part 3, levels 1, 2, and 3.